Hello, everyone. It is Starseed Mystery School coming at you live with a very, very, very special live this time. And this time, this is a little bit different, but totally in connection to what's happening on this planet right now. And honestly, one of the biggest energetic updates possible that I could give you at this moment. So while everyone is coming in and tuning in, why don't you guys write where you guys are from, where we are connecting this grid, and where we are raising consciousness? Where are we connecting the star seed grid, you guys? Where are we activating? You guys know I am in beautiful Western Montana, and this place is home. This place is the final destination. This place is where I am here to do my mission. This place is totally in alignment with my purpose and all of those beautiful, great things that I'm meant to do here on this planet and that I'm actually doing right now. So that's super cool, right? Because that's pertaining to this whole live, and honestly where my whole offerings, my services, who I am really began to shift is when I began to truly become more in alignment with my divine blueprint. And so as a star seed, a year ago, I started to think, I know I'm a healer. I know I'm here to spiritually awaken people, but I know there's more. I know there's more. And my guides told me that I'm supposed to be this emissary of change for this financial reset. Be an emissary, a galactic star seed emissary of spiritual awakening, but not just that. I knew that each star seed, every light worker has their own sector divisions of where they're going to fulfill their missions. Every soul before they pop down. You guys watch that movie Soul yet on Disney? Highly recommend you do. Every person, when they drop down onto this planet, they all have a special, specific mission. And so this is totally part of my mission, is to help spread the word and the consciousness, raise the consciousness about cryptocurrency. And again, you guys, there's always light and there's always dark. We are always finding the balance of the light and dark in this world. And truly, you guys know how I talk about Earth being a spiritual school. It truly is finding the balance of the light and dark within the self. And so as I've been on this journey of finding the light and dark within myself, I begin to high rise with my awakening, my ascension, what I'm supposed to be doing here, thinking, how am I supposed to be of service to people? Something truly has to change me and my experience in order for me to truly talk about it or to be an emissary for this change, right? And so I was thinking during my awakening, I go, you know what? There's more to me than just healing, talking about spirituality. And so I knew my sector of division is about financial reset. So here I am, you guys, helping people better understand, even no matter where you came from. Because if you know me before, or however long you've known me, truly, if you know me, you know where I've come from. And it's definitely not one of abundance. It's truly something that, here's the thing, you guys, my mission on this planet is abundance, right? Just like everyone else, financial abundance, financial freedom. And in order for me to find this, I had to be on the complete opposite side of the spectrum, growing up, born into a life of, low income, lower middle class, And so here I am now, really in tune, in alignment with my mission and fulfilling it. And so I'm here to introduce you guys about cryptocurrency in the ways that I utilize cryptocurrency. And even, like I said, this is for beginners. So if you guys are on my YouTube, which I highly, highly recommend, if you guys are on my Facebook, hey, awesome, you guys, but highly recommend funneling over to YouTube, Starseed Mystery School, because that is where I can see your comments. That is where I can communicate and chat with you guys, and where you guys can ask me questions and I'm able to see them live. I want to answer all of the questions you guys have, but I got a lot to share. So let's get into it. Hello, Amber. Hello, Tina. Dee. Hi, Rebecca. I cannot wait to talk to you tomorrow, girlfriend. Ooh, Desi from UK, she stayed up for this live. Oh, I love you so much, sister. This is going to be a super powerful and potent live to share with your people. You know, this is all about planting seeds of raising awareness and consciousness to what truly is out there, you know? So hello, Rebecca. Yes, totally. It is growing by the second. I am waking up with hundreds and thousands from this rise, you guys. Very, very climatic. Very, very climatic. So before we get started, let me take a sip of my water and tune in here. You guys, please, wherever you're tuning in, let me know. I would like to see where we are connecting the starseed grid, where we are raising consciousness and awareness and helping people with this transfer of wealth, truly. This live is all about the transfer of wealth, baby. So let me hop on here and check out the comments. Hello, Amy Gabriella on my Facebook. Okay, cool. I see my Facebooks and I see my YouTubes. Perfect, you guys. Awesome. Canada, awesome. Did anyone on here, did you guys activate any Ethereum X Gold? Did anyone do that yet? Because the blockchain and all of cryptocurrency. Okay, here's the thing, you guys. Everything is energy. So with cryptocurrency being like this new foundation, this new technological advancement, it's been, you know, here for 10 years or so more, but it's truly here. This second wave is here to bring the awareness for the people, the light workers, the star seeds, the ones who need to have these means, this transfer of wealth, because this transfer of wealth truly goes in waves, you guys. Okay, so are you going to be the first wave? Are you going to be the second? You know, it does not matter, because everyone is on a different timeline. Everyone is different on their process of awakening and ascension. But it's up to you. You know, you have to use your discernment. You have to do your research. Is crypto part of your timeline? Are you part of this transfer of wealth on the planet? No one can decide that but you, okay? And so I am here to share this wealth of information that I have gathered within this past 4 months that I've learned about cryptocurrency. So, you know, in 4 months, okay, you guys, I have learned about cryptocurrency, and I'm not meaning like I'm researching and being a nerd and all that stuff. Literally, my guides told me it was time to step into this part of my mission, and things started to fall, you know, the divine algorithm, you know, then things on my feed started to pop up and I started to see things, okay? And then I started to get into cryptocurrency along this crowdfunding platform, which is a decentralized manner of how I use cryptocurrency. There's 2 ways, okay? So I'm going to be talking all about that, and that is how I make my means of abundance, truly, from crypto alone. And here's the thing, you guys, as we're going into the new earth, you guys saw my analogy about the table, right? You want to have multiple legs and multiple streams of income, okay? So this is a great something to add to your portfolio. But here's the thing, you guys, if you think you are part of this transfer of wealth, part of this wave coming, and remember, everything, energy, ebbs and flows, that is how energy goes. If you think you're part of this wave of transfer of wealth, it's really time to start thinking about cryptocurrency and utilizing it in a way where you feel called and guided to. And so, like I said, with cryptocurrency, you know, being this new technological advancement, there is a major, what's it called? Heavy traffic, okay, going on in the energy, in the ethers of cryptocurrency, because everything has a collective consciousness. Just like humans, there's a collective consciousness. Even in hippopotamuses or dolphins, they are a collective consciousness, you know, their energy band. And so the energy bandwidth of the crypto world is like overheating right now. It's on overdrive because Ethereum is skyrocketing, and then now the smart contracts with X Gold launched today, and that's skyrocketing. And so I could barely log into any of my accounts into cryptocurrency to my smart contracts accounts. Okay, I can access my money instantly anytime. That has nothing to do with my smart contracts. but my smart contracts is what makes me my money. Those are my portals of abundance, you guys. Okay. And so there is major backup and rush hour traffic going on within the collective consciousness of crypto right now. But here's the thing, you guys, that means that this is so powerful and the wave is here. It is up to you of when you want to catch on. Okay. And so, yeah, let's go ahead and get started. That's something that I wanted to share a little bit with you guys. Hi, JB. How are you? Nice, from New Jersey. Beautiful, beautiful New Jersey. Hey, both New Jerseys. Awesome. All right, you guys. So let's get started. So now that we've gone over, if you think, use your discernment, and when you use your discernment, here's the thing. When I say use your discernment, that truly means you're utilizing the egos within you, but utilizing it into your best, or for your best intention, right? So you go from here in the heart, bring your consciousness down to the heart and let your heart do the talking. Let it be the communicator to what you're listening to what you're receiving. Okay. I am downloading and channeling transmissions and you are receptive to the messages. So it's up to you if you want to, use your discernment. If you think this is something that resonates with you in your path, or, oh, maybe I won't do that. Oh, okay. Good to know this, so always use your discernment ears, right? So let's check these comments. Oh, I love it. Hello, beautiful Mike Chavez, Men of Evolution. Shout out to you for doing divine masculine work and for starting this new year, being a pillar of light for this divine masculine energy, collective consciousness that's beginning to raise. Really, really awesome. I cannot wait to see you go live. Cryptopreneur, awesome, from Canada. Lauren, hello, how are you? D, let's see. All right, so anything physical has a spiritual effect and anything spiritual has a spiritual effect. Both go hand in hand. I feel like we should use all resources to help in our developments, life, inner and outer wealth. 100%, absolutely. And that's something that I truly share about my spiritual awakening and helping people along their path, understanding wealth, empowering all levels to heal, okay, is the way that I like to describe it. Or truly understanding abundance. It's not just physical paper. It's not just silver and gold. It's something that comes from the inner. It's the mastering of energy for you to truly experience this abundance, right? Absolutely. Oh, no, you are not late at all. Hello, welcome. We are just barely getting started. Hola, familia. Hola, Karen. How are you? Yes, I cannot wait to see you go live. All right, let's get started, you guys. Okay, so for all of you guys who are watching this, I want you guys to send this. I want you guys to share this, repost this on your feed, okay? This is all about planting seeds. If you want to do your part, if you want to spread the wealth of information to help people become part of this transfer of wealth, okay? If you want to help people, if you want to help plant the seeds of awareness in people's minds and their hearts to know if they are part of this transfer of wealth, you guys should definitely repost this, because here's the thing. I want to talk about how technological advancements are inevitable, okay? I've only been on this planet for 26 years, but everyone knows how old my soul is. All right. And all of this, lifetimes that I've had is just finally coming through, that I'm starting to rediscover, and it's all coming into alignment with my mission and my path. Right. And so within these 26 years that I've lived, okay, I've experienced us having a home phone connected to a wire that you have to pick up and that you have to dial. Okay. And we have advanced to, the pager, right? Then we advanced to the Nokia phone, right? Then we advanced to the sidekick, the Nokia sidekick, and then the flip phone, and then now we have the iPhone, which you can do absolutely everything from a cell phone device. So from my only 26 years of living on this planet, how much technological advancements have already occurred. Okay, so we can talk about the telephone, right? Well, just like the internet is inevitable. Inevitable. And now, just like the internet, cryptocurrency is here to stay. Not is it here only to stay, it is here to help redistribute the wealth back to its people. But again, remember, it comes in waves. So we are now beginning to physically see the power that cryptocurrency truly has, because we see the rise in Bitcoin, because we see the rise in Ethereum, right? So I want you guys to know, the reason why I want you guys to repost this to your people is because people who, have no idea about cryptocurrency, and I want to let everyone know, plant that seed that things are inevitable. Technological advancements are inevitable, just like the phone, the iPad now, being able to talk to anyone instantly around the world, when just 2 decades ago, that was not really possible or really accessible. So as time goes on into this new earth, more and more technological advancements is here to rise. And what I'm here to talk to you guys about is cryptocurrency and the rise of the financial technological advancements that are among us. And it is truly our responsibility. It is not the media's, it is not the news, it is not anyone else but yourself to be able to make those decisions if you want to utilize, to be able to be part of that transfer of wealth. Because here's the thing, you guys. I don't know if you guys know this, but behind the scenes, that 1%, it's finally being fully crumbled down. The Vatican fully crumbled down. So where is that money going? Okay, it's going to be redistributed back to where it needs to be. The people who are here with huge and specific missions, you guys know who you are because you guys feel this. If you feel like you are here to do something huge that you have no idea, but it's something big to change the world massively, you are part of this transfer of wealth. You are part of one of these first waves, okay? But it's up to you to become responsible to awaken to this type of information and to finally actually put into action, right? All right, so the new technological advancements that are taking place right now is cryptocurrency, but not just cryptocurrency, also blockchain technology. So these are huge words, you guys. Get your pen and papers out right now, and you need to write this stuff down, all right? Really cool that there's replays, right? But also too, I want you guys to take notes, because this is really powerful. This is potent information that I'm sharing with you guys, because I did not read this from a book. I did not Google search this. This is all just flowing through, and this is all from experience and all that I need to channel that needs to be out, the divine algorithm, So let's take a little bit more sips of water, check out the comments. Hola, Tina. All right. Okay. So cryptocurrency, what is cryptocurrency? And remember, this is for the beginners, you guys. Cryptocurrency is a digital currency. Whoa, that's so new and brand new for people. Everyone's on different levels of consciousness. So people know, I know what crypto is. I've heard of Bitcoin, blah, blah, blah. Some people really don't understand what that is. So before I can even explain these types of things, I have to backphrase and explain a couple more things in order for you to understand what this truly is, right? Okay, so cryptocurrency. Well, in order for you to understand cryptocurrency, you have to understand what fiat currency is. So if you know what fiat currency is, bravo, congratulations, because a lot of people don't know what fiat is. So fiat currency, you guys, is basically just the US dollar that you're using. Or if you're in Canada, it's the Canadian dollar that you're using. Or if you're in Mexico, it's the peso that you're using. Or when you're in Japan, or when you're in Europe, it's the currency based on where you live. The geographical location of where you live is based on the currency that you are now operating at, that your reality is operating at, your debit card, your credit card, how much you pay for gas, how much your lotions are, how much your shampoo is, how much you pay for things, all of these things. So a fiat currency is the US dollar, right? Is the paper money that we use. Cryptocurrency is a digital currency, meaning it is not physical. There's no physical, but it is money. So that's something not hard to understand, not a hard concept to grasp, you guys, because hello, we have Venmo. Hello, we're already using debit cards. We're already swiping $36, or we're swiping $600, or we're swiping for our rent. So our money is already virtual. Our money is already digital. So, you know, if anyone thinks that it's crazy, oh, it's digital currency, I don't know if I can't physically see it. You already have money you don't physically see because it's stored in a bank, right? And then we're going to talk about centralized banking. What is decentralized? In order for you to understand decentralization, you must understand centralization first, correct? Correct. Okay, so now that we kind of understand cryptocurrency, okay, it's a digital currency. But just like a fiat currency, there's all of these different types already within these 10 plus years that cryptocurrency has been birthed onto planet Earth. Now is the time where it is rising. The awareness is rising. And so crypto has different currencies, okay? We have Bitcoin, which a lot of us know about. We have Ethereum, Tron, Ripple, and Chainlink, and all of these other great ones. And there's thousands and thousands and thousands, and I can go on, but no, don't need to do that. So those are just like the dollar, the yen, the peso, the pound, you know. But what's beautiful about cryptocurrency, it is essentially decentralized because you can utilize this cryptocurrency around anywhere around the world, okay? You don't have to switch it to a certain currency because someone's on this side of the planet. So you're able to utilize crypto anywhere on the planet. You don't have to convert, okay? So that's what crypto is. Blockchain. Blockchain is super, super interesting and super, super worth doing a lot of research on because it is worth gold, really. This wealth of information to understand blockchain, to understand advanced technology is really becoming a leader into helping really society. And so before I talk about blockchain, I need to have some more water. All right, I'll answer all of your guys' questions as soon as I finish, because when the channeling comes through, it's like I can't stop it, but I have to stop it because my mouth is just like, it just keeps going, and it's just like, oh, I need to rehydrate. All right. Awesome, awesome. Let's see. I am looking at my Facebook. Awesome, awesome. All right, you guys. So, blockchain. What is the blockchain, you guys? If anyone wants to chime in, you guys can go ahead and comment. I'm not going to get too much into it because remember, this is for beginners. So blockchain technology. Let's think of blockchain as this magnetic forcing highway. That already sounds super galactic and super advanced. But here's the thing, you guys. With technology, as it begins to advance, so does humanity, and so does our consciousness, and so does everything else in our reality. It begins to advance. And so the blockchain, think of this as a magnetic forcing highway, you know, like it's just this energy, right? But this energy is connected through a bunch of computers, thousands and thousands of computers, powers this blockchain. Okay, so if we think of it as a magnetic forcing highway, you can even think of it as like when you're driving on a highway, you know, like a freeway, magnetic forcing freeway, electronic freeway. This freeway is basically the platform that is designed on an algorithm. Okay, so I hope you guys are still with me. So this blockchain, this forcing highway, is really this means of the transportation of this algorithm, okay? And on these smart contracts that I'm going to be talking about, these smart contracts are different types of algorithms. But the blockchain is what transfers the wealth to its people from peer to peer, okay? I want to talk a little kind of slow because I want to be able to like not talk too fast and use all these big words because I want people to understand, okay? So think of this as like if your money goes onto the blockchain, which it does. The money goes into the blockchain and it gets dispersed based on the algorithm instantaneously to peer-to-peer, to its people in a decentralized manner. Okay, the reason why this is so new is because the centralized banking systems would not allow this. Blockchain technology is a complete threat to centralized banking systems, centralize everything, because the 1% that has been ruling this planet is in complete opposite of wanting and the intentions of which the blockchain is for the people. You want to think about blockchain as decentralization. Cryptocurrency right here, that is, still light and dark, and something that I want to talk about, which I'm going to go over briefly here. But just so you guys get a little bit of an overview, what cryptocurrency is, what blockchain is. Okay, so let's see, crypto. Crypto is the money, right? The blockchain is how the money gets dispersed. This is the money, this is the wealth, this is the transfer of wealth. Oh, those are good. That's good. All right. And remember, if you have any questions at all, please ask away. And this is one of those lives, you guys, where it's like, you're going to have to sit down and you're going to have to take some notes. This is not something you just pop in and off of. Like, this is some real information. And again, I wanted to share with you guys, if you're on my YouTube, the description link below is to my free cryptocurrency workshop, where I talk about all of this that I'm talking about in a 90-minute workshop. If you missed part of this or anything like that, it's accessible for anyone and everyone to access that information of when I first got into cryptocurrency. So I made that workshop about a month into me doing crypto, and I had a wealth of information, of knowledge that you guys should definitely look into. All right. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit of a quick overview on Bitcoin and Ethereum. And so this, again, you guys, this is just based on my experience and just on my own reality and my path and what I'm here to share. And so Bitcoin, we all know about Bitcoin. Bitcoin right now has skyrocketed to $30,000 as of today, which is great. Congratulations, Bitcoin. But my heart and my spirit, my team tells me, my energy, it doesn't resonate with Bitcoin. I don't know, like, great, cool. Like, it's definitely high, $33,000. But here's the thing is, I know that you can buy, and I want you guys to know this too. If you resonate with Bitcoin, you can buy Bitcoin. You don't have to spend $33,000 to buy Bitcoin. You can buy $100 worth of Bitcoin, $200 worth of Bitcoin, and watch it rise. Because then you would be owning like 0.00001, 18 of a coin. But by you owning, you are now have this asset. You have this coin that now rides the market. It rides the fluctuations of the market of the cryptocurrency. So it's really cool, if you invested in Bitcoin, even last week, you made money. If you invested in Bitcoin, last month, you made money. Congratulations. But for me, I don't resonate with Bitcoin. I have never actually invested in Bitcoin. Bitcoin is actually, to me, it's actually a centralized cryptocurrency, to be totally honest. You cannot utilize the blockchain technology through a decentralized manner for these smart contracts. So Bitcoin does not allow that. And so also too, I just don't resonate with it because of the fact that it's gone so mainstream, and the fact that it's not decentralized already puts it in a manner of being able to quickly misconstrue media, misconstrue the collective. And so Ethereum is the second most powerful cryptocurrency that I use, and the most powerful cryptocurrency that I use. I use two specifically. Actually, I use a couple, but two mainly I use Ethereum and Tron for the smart contracts that I'm going to be talking about. I don't mess with Bitcoin. Bitcoin, even though if it rises, that's great, and you guys make money if that resonates with you. But Ethereum is where I even just have Ethereum and I invest in it and I just let it sit. I'll buy Ethereum coin and it'll let it sit. So what's great about Ethereum is I joined Ethereum late July, August, right? And I joined Ethereum when it was at $375, you guys. Okay, and Ethereum was at 780 last night. So from 375 to 780, from just having one coin, that amount that you have grown just from having it sit. Okay, but what I'm going to be teaching you guys and sharing with you guys is not that. This is just something I do on the side. What makes me money is these smart contracts. And this is truly the way of redistribution through community, through this crowdfunding platform, these smart contracts. So with Ethereum, I really resonate with Ethereum because it is definitely under the radar. Like an iceberg. You see the iceberg, you see the tip of it, but you don't even see all of it over here. So everyone sees Bitcoin nice and pretty and beautiful, and everyone wants to invest into Bitcoin. But Bitcoin is not decentralized, you guys, because you cannot use blockchain technology with Bitcoin. So you can utilize blockchain technology with Ethereum. So what's it called? It rose to 700 plus. And then this morning it rose to 9 and it broke 1,000 today, you guys. So record breaking Ethereum broke to 1,000. And the reason why I wanted to go on this live is because it is truly important to hop on the crypto train as soon as you possibly can, because it is only going to rise. It is only going to rise. And so the other cryptocurrency that I utilize is Tron. With smart contracts, I also use Meta One Coin. That was the first crypto I ever got into, but I'm not going to get into that right now. I am specifically going to be talking about Ethereum and Tron. And so those are the ones that I use, okay? Okay, so like I said, you guys, it is really important to do your research and figure out your communication with the universe. And what I mean when I say figure out your communication with the universe is really start to use your discernment goggles, your discernment lenses. Like everything that I'm sharing with you, if this resonates, this resonates. If it doesn't, then research it. If you want to just raise more awareness. By you coming up and showing up onto these lives, whether it's for spirituality or for great awakening of the financial reset or anything, you have to understand that this is a place, this is a school, truly. You learn information when you come to my lives. You are here to learn more, to rediscover the self. So that's what I mean when I talk about figuring out your communication with the universe. Whatever you're picking up on, think about your intention of watching this live. Everything that I talk about is here to help the collective, to help raise the consciousness of the collective. But when we raise the consciousness of collective, we begin to become in that abundance frequency. And then we begin to just manifest more abundance in the physical. And it can become in means of money. And so I'm sharing with you ways where you can utilize cryptocurrency to help transfer wealth back to yourself into your community, okay? So like I told you guys, I use cryptocurrency by using, I invest in the coin like Ethereum, okay? I saw that it was rising, I would say like a month ago, and my guides told me right away. They said, I heard this for a few days actually. And finally, I was just like, okay, I have to listen. But my guys told me, you know what? You need to put some of that Tron that you're making into Ethereum, swap that to Ethereum because Ethereum's going to go up. Whoa, did you guys see that go by? Okay, anyways, so spiritual galactic nerd here when I see archetypes flying by on my video graphing systems. But anyways, so you guys, my guides end up telling me, you need to put some Tron, put a couple G's into Ethereum and watch that rise. And I, dispersed that into a couple of wallets and I watched it rise in just that month alone. And again, it's because I listened to my intuition. My intuition told me I don't need to mess with Bitcoin. I am an emissary for Ethereum. I am an emissary for Tron. And everything that I'm an emissary for, it's because it's literally changed my life, okay? So I don't want to get into the mishy-gushy, into my connection, into my dreams and stuff like that. This is truly alive to help bring the wealth of information that people need to hear. You know, like what is a smart contract? What is decentralization? What is blockchain? I'm here to share the ABCs 1, 2, 3s. And if you're ready to get started, you guys, message me, okay? And I will get back to you. Here's the thing. I will get back to you within 1 to 3 business days because I have a lot of messages coming through, and my assistant is just coming back with me tomorrow. No, not tomorrow, in a couple days. I had her take time off for the holidays, but she's going to come back and she's finally going to be able to help me because I've been bombarded with messages, especially about crypto. And so I am here to help you guys though. So I will definitely message you as soon as I can. You will hear either from me or my assistant, Claire, okay? So with that being said, I also do the coins, which I talked about how my guides just told me just to go ahead and flip some of that Tron into Ethereum, watch it rise, okay? And so that is how I utilize the number 1, coin investment. Number 2, the most important way, and the way that I really, really believe is the way of the redistribution and the transfer of wealth, and how I've made so much from just this year alone from crypto is from these smart contracts, you guys, okay? And so these smart contracts are, let's say, hold on. They're basically lifetime assets. But before I get into that, I want to discuss decentralization a little bit more. But again, like I told you guys, in order for me to talk about decentralization, in order for you to understand decentralization, you must understand centralization first. How you can understand centralization first is by, seeing, let's put our thinking goggles on right now, okay? You know, your, what's it called? Your debit card, your bank. You know, think about your wallet. What kind of card do you guys have? You know, Visa, MasterCard, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, First Montana, credit unions. All of these different banks are centralized banking institutions. That means that they are all part of this 1% at the very top, just like a pyramid, okay? Which we'll get into. We'll get into the pyramid scheme very shortly. But centralization is truly that 1% at the top, that all the corporations, the media, all of that is all in connection to the actual circulation of money that's here on this planet. So if you guys are familiar with the Federal Reserve, okay, the Federal Reserve is also connected to centralization because the Federal Reserve, you guys, if you guys are Americans, I have some Americans here and some international folks, but it's important to understand that the Federal Reserve was created, okay, which then put money no longer backed by gold, which means, folks, which a lot of you guys don't know that, but that means that now money was just being able to just be printed without it having to be traced and without it having to have value. Because when something is backed by gold, it has a certain value. It has a monetary value. So I hope you guys understand. Since President Nixon, so since we've all been alive, money, you know, that paper is actually has, first of all, been decreasing the value, especially with 2020. You guys hear about these coin shortages. You know, how I have a friend in Boise who couldn't even take out cash at the ATM, which I thought was insane, which was one of her reasons why she got into cryptocurrency, because she's starting to see, you know, this world is shifting. And the United States, or a lot of the governments also, they have a dark agenda to utilize cryptocurrency, not in a decentralized manner, but in a centralized manner. Okay, so they are going to be, already they're doing this, they are pulling cash from society as we speak. That's why we see like coin shortages and stuff like that. At least where I am at, I see that. I don't know about you guys. I know a lot of major cities especially are experiencing that right now. So centralized banking systems are trying to take over more control of our money, of how we can utilize it, how we can even create it. You know, centralized banking systems do not want centralization, but it's here among us now. And for those of you who feel resonant with this, you are totally here to utilize and become an emissary for decentralization, because we have always lived in a world of centralization, okay? And so I highly recommend you guys do your research and share more with your people. You know, the more wealth of information you have, the more you have to share with people. As you go through your experience, that's the beautiful thing, you guys. As you go through your experience, you document it and you allow people to be there along the way, because you begin to inspire people. You begin to motivate people based off your actions, right? And so, like I said, we talked about centralization. What truly is a pyramid scheme? Okay. And so I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and let you guys see this. Okay. When I thought pyramid scheme, I was like, what? Okay, I got to Google this. This is, you know, a pyramid scheme. All right. This is what I see when I Google pyramid scheme. And I get this all the time in anything that I do. You know, it's always something negative or it's a scam. And because I've heard, you know, things that I do is a scam, I decided, you know what? I have to shift that vibration of scam to so cool and magical. Because my life truly is a scam if you think about it, because I don't live like a normal human. I don't have to work like a normal human. I don't have to do certain things that this centralized pyramid scheme has always wanted us to be. Okay, so decentralization is taking us out of that equation. So this is what I see when I see a pyramid scheme. I don't know why the other one wasn't popping up, but that's all right. So we look at this, right? A pyramid scheme, or we can even flip it and it would look more like, like a triangle, but the people are backwards. So I'll put it back. So this is what a pyramid scheme is, you guys, right? Because sometimes people are like, oh, this is a pyramid scheme, blah, blah, blah. Then that means this is totally not for them. So what a pyramid scheme is where you have people who funnel down to this main person here who gets all the money. That's not at all what we utilize the crowdfunding platform or with this means of decentralization, because the pyramid scheme, the actual true definition is centralization, because this is how corporations are set up, you guys. This is the CEO truly, and then the CFOs, and then all the other executives and all of those things, okay? This is a pyramid scheme, not decentralization and not crowdfunding platforms, okay? Certainly not this. And so I just wanted to share that with you guys. So because I wanted you guys to have a visual. I want you guys, let's stop the screen. I wanted you guys to have a visual of what a pyramid scheme truly is, you know? Because a lot of people, sometimes I get that. And I wanted to just clear the air right away and just share with you guys, like at least on a live, because that way I don't have to privately message people directly. That way people can actually hear, you know, what the pyramid scheme truly is. It is truly the means of centralization. Centralization is the pyramid scheme. That is the whole design of a pyramid scheme, okay? Now let's talk about decentralization, the fun stuff. So with decentralization, you guys, it's the complete opposite. With decentralization, there's no middleman, okay? With centralization, there is a middleman, meaning that Wells Fargo, you know, that's going to charge you a fee of to take out this at the ATM, or an overdraft fee, or you can only take out a certain means of your money at a certain time of day. And you have to, we have to be able to document, where do you make that money? Where is that income coming from? That is complete control over a third party, in an invisible entity. That is centralization. It is, you know what? It's something that we can't actually completely extract from, but we can most certainly begin to shift our wealth, begin to shift our financial security to decentralization. And so with decentralization, the way that I utilize decentralization on cryptocurrency is through a crowdfunding platform, Okay, so this crowdfunding platform allows for peer-to-peer transaction. Okay, there's no fees taking out. 100% from the peer goes to the peer. That is the redistribution of wealth, you guys, where the money gets circulated back to its people. Okay, and I'm not going to get too in depth about the smart contracts and the crowdfunding platform because that is what our Facebook private group is for. I have this private group, which my beautiful soul sister created, and I and a lot of other leaders, and it is called Adventure to Abundance. And if you're interested to learn more about cryptocurrencies and the smart contracts, I must invite you because this is a private group and an intimate setting where only crypto scholars who want to learn about this will get all of they need to know. Literally all I needed to know in order to blow this out the water like I did in a week and then just skyrocketed just like cryptocurrency was just utilizing that Facebook group. So everyone that does cryptocurrency, I always say, plug into the units of the Adventure to Abundance private Facebook group. So if you would like to have access to that to learn anything and everything about what you need to know, that is where you should go. Okay. So you guys, smart contracts, let's get into it. And we are about 45 minutes in, and I'm not going to keep you guys too long after this. I have just a couple more announcements and shares to share with you guys, but I'm going to leave it at this of understanding, having you guys, I'm going to plant that seed with you guys and have you guys do your research on that private group and everywhere, Google all this stuff. But smart contracts, I'm going to explain smart contracts. Smart contracts, you guys, you own. These are lifetime assets, okay? The beautiful thing about this is that you can never lose money from them. But because they are lifetime assets, you can never exchange, you can never return, because here's the thing, on the blockchain, that algorithm is locked and it can never be changed. So once it's there, it's locked forever and it's locked for good. Nothing at all can change the algorithm of the blockchain. So that's why it becomes a lifetime asset, okay? So the beautiful thing about this is that you can never lose money. I know a lot of people do stocks, and a lot of people, just like with any type of investment, there's always a gamble, right? But the beautiful thing about this is the only gamble is your initial investment. But the moment that you own lifetime assets, you can never lose money. You can never lose something. You can never have something get taken away from you, from your lifetime assets. So that's something that's beautiful, because then that becomes something where you can create wealth from as crypto begins to expand and skyrocket more. That's why it is so important to get in now. And that's why I am spending my Sunday night sharing all of this wealth of information with you guys, because I'm here to change and help transform lives, because mine is transforming before my eyes just as well. Okay. I want to talk all about my journey and all about my success and my experience with it on another live. This is not the time and place to do this. This is the time and place to learn about all of the information that I have. And once you guys have that, you guys let it integrate, then I'm going to hop on a live and I'm going to share with you how this has changed my life and how it is going to change yours. Okay. So these lifetime assets, like I said, you cannot ever exchange them, ever return them. They're yours for life. Okay. And the beautiful thing of this, you guys, this is quantum economic integration. This is quantum economy, truly. Okay. Because as cryptocurrency begins to high rise, your lifetime assets, those are like real estate on the blockchain. That means your real estate, the value begins to rise. So every time someone passes through the blockchain, they pay you, those payments begin to rise, you guys. It is super, super powerful and potent, because there is nothing else like this on the planet. That is one decentralized, that is one lifetime assets, or three that you cannot lose money from. You can lose money from trying to bet on the horse races or trying to do stocks. I have no idea about stocks. I was never called to it. but I know you can lose money from that. You cannot lose money from this, you guys. And that's why I love the crowdfunding platform that is utilized as decentralization, okay? Because this is going to allow humans to no longer be controlled by centralized banking systems. We can now actually shift and transition our wealth to either a digital currency, to our wallet that we create, where it is not trackable, where the government cannot tax us on these types of things, okay? So I don't want to get too much about taxes. And I want to talk a little bit about all that legal stuff, right? But truly, this has changed my life. And I can't wait to share more and more about how it has, from start to finish, how I got into cryptocurrency, my first week into cryptocurrency, my first month into cryptocurrency, then the second month, then the third month, and then now I'm at my fourth, going to my fifth. And the second wave is upon us, you guys. And so I'm here really to truly help anyone and everyone who is ready. So you guys, if you're ready, I am here for you. And remember, I highly recommend after this live, if you're not sick of my voice already, I would go ahead and look at my description and check out that 90-minute workshop, because that's going to help you better confirm more of the integration that you have just integrated, all of that intelligence and information that you have just received and picked up on. You got to let it marinate. You got to let it sit. You got to let it integrate. Okay. And so while you are doing that, hit me up, get to me if you're ready to join. And the thing about it is, if you want to do Ethereum, if you feel resonant with Ethereum, you can get away with a very low investment, around $400 to $500. I would recommend would be the lowest investment you come in if you decide you wanted to invest in Ethereum. But if you just want to invest in cryptocurrency, I highly recommend the first smart contracts you hop onto is Tron, because you can get in as little as $100 and make money like that. You can't get into Ethereum like that anymore, you guys. I got into Ethereum like that. Pretty much pennies on the dollar compared to what it is now. And can you only imagine next year or even next month? Oh my goodness. I can't even imagine. All right, you guys, I love you guys so much. And I'm going to wrap it up here with this live, but let's go ahead and check out these comments. Check out Facebook first. Hi, Sheena. Thank you for tuning in. Let's see. Solomon, we're all God. Okay. Yes, don't be fearful. Absolutely. Great. Hello, Kayla. Hello, John. Thank you for tuning in. All right, you guys, let's check out these comments on YouTube. Yes, Rebecca, this is recorded. So the replay will be available on my YouTube after. And I will also repost it on my Facebook too. And the replay will also be available on my Facebook too, you guys. What's the best starter crypto and good start investment and amount? Okay, Canadian. So the beautiful thing about these smart contracts is you can come in at any number you want. But like I said, I recommend if you feel you resonate with Ethereum smart contracts and you want to begin, the lowest investment I recommend you coming in at is around $400 to $500, because it's skyrocketed already. I want you guys to be able to own a few smart contracts, okay, before you go ahead and build your traction for your business. This is a business, you guys, okay? Hope you guys understand that. Anytime that you make money is always a business, right? And so we're creating more portals of abundance here. So if you decide that, I just want to invest in Tron's or a cryptocurrency smart contracts, it doesn't have to be Ethereum, then I recommend you guys start off with Tron, okay? I invested in Tron at $400 and I activated, I think, maybe 10 slots, 10 smart contracts, and I was able to build my traction from there. Okay. And so that is the beautiful thing about this, is that you can come in at a low investment. And I will, again, I'm not going to go live. I want to do something like a private group for the people who want to learn more on how to utilize the Forsage cryptocurrency crowdfunding platform, because remember, it goes by layers. I can only give you guys the first wave of information so you guys can let it integrate, right? And so I'll be doing another private, intimate live. So if you're interested in that to learn more, please reach out. But again, until that time, I recommend you going to the private Facebook group, Adventure to Abundance. And it has everything you need to get started and everything you need to just blow it out the water like I did, you know? So I will leave it at that. If you want to do Tron, that is the way to go. If you want to just invest in it as little as $100, I would definitely stick to Tron as your first smart contracts that you get into. Oh, Canadian, you cannot get into Facebook? Okay, well, you need to create another one then, because that is where the information is until Michael and I create the website and we create our own platform where you can access this information, where we'll no longer need Facebook. But Facebook right now is the platform where we share all the information that everyone needs to know in order to best understand this and to best share this with people as well, okay? Do you need someone to come in behind you in order to make money? That is a great question, Nicole. Okay, for most of the smart contracts, this is true. But for the X Gold, which was the whole design of the blockchain, it's not necessary. Even actually, only for one of the smart contracts. There's 3 smart contracts, X3, X4, and Gold. Only X3, you need, you need someone to come behind you in order to make money. And that's where it becomes that redistribution of wealth, you guys, okay? That's that peer-to-peer transaction, the crowdfunding platform, okay? So in order for you to make money on one smart contract, the X3, yes, you definitely do need people behind you. And that's also the whole thing about this transfer of wealth. Well, how do you transfer wealth, you guys? The redistribution of wealth happens by contribution of community, trust, contribution. That is how the transfer of wealth happens. That redistribution occurs when those 3 elements happen. And this crowdfunding platform is all of those 3 elements, you guys. So the X Gold is super powerful. It is designed based off the golden ratio, the Fibonacci sequence. Again, this is extremely quantum economic integration because the smart contract is based off an algorithm that is based off the Fibonacci sequence, okay? That alone made me $1,000 days from not doing a single thing. So you don't actually need to have people behind you. But I say everyone who gets into this, you must get people behind you. You must become an emissary and you must spread this message, because the way that redistribution works is by contribution and community. Okay, the crowdfunding platform is the community. It's that peer-to-peer transaction. And I'm going to go live to share with you guys my connection and how I got into this and how I connect this with people and how this has truly been creating so much wealth of abundance for me, this crowdfunding platform, you guys. And I want to share with you guys all of the great things that's happening in my future, in my timeline, and how cryptocurrency has been able for me to get there. It's been able to shave off years of what I want to do and what I want to accomplish because of my dream and my missions here on Earth. It is so powerful, you guys. I can't fit all of this all into one live. I want to give you guys just the ABCs 1, 2, 3s for tonight, okay? All right. My canine starseed companion helped me gain financial insight through channeling. I love that. And I 100% believe that, because our canine starseeds they have souls. Anything that has a soul, animals, humans, okay? They are our connections. They can be a connection to us of our activation of our light, to source, communication with source, That is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful to have financial insight from, a canine. Dog is a man's best friend. Is it possible to live solely off crypto? How difficult would it be to achieve that? Anything is possible, Canadian. Anything is possible. I would challenge someone to do that because I know it is possible. I know if I challenge myself to do that, it is possible. But I have multiple businesses that also run on fiat currency, so I wouldn't be able to do that. That wouldn't be in alignment with me. But if that's something that you feel 100%, I know a lot of people, I've gotten on calls with people with that specific question, and it is 100% possible. And if you feel, even if you have that question raised, Canadian citizen, it is important for you to understand that you could possibly, not possibly, you really truly are one of these people to be the first to live solely off crypto. That is such a powerful soul to be an emissary of change for you guys. So I want to go ahead and leave it there. And thank you guys all for tuning in. Oh my gosh, that was so amazing. Thank you guys, Facebook. Facebook, again, you guys know where to go. You got to go to my YouTube because that's where all of the interaction is, okay? So I love you guys. I am buzzing off of this frequency. I have so much high frequency energy coming through, and I want to be able to ground myself. It's been an hour now on this live. So I love you guys. And remember, if you have any questions at all, if you're ready to get into this, let me know.